Well, something's up with my camera. Sometimes I really hate that thing. Sup, Lucas? How you doing? I don't even think my camera's working. I don't know what that says. I'm sorry. Oi? Again, I don't know what is going on with my camera. Kind of sucks. But alright. Okay, so I guess I'll... Brazil? I don't speak Brazil, I'm sorry. Or Brazil. I want to say it says Brazil. Okay. I don't know why I put my monitor so far away. Hang on, something's going on with the stupid camera again. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it to work. Finally, hey, what? Oh shit. I got one thing to work and now I need to get all this other stuff back up. There we go. Who would have thought? That's probably why I should start using Streamlabs. Let's see. Oops, I keep switching it. Crap. Yeah, some games will just stay there, and then some games won't. Gary's Mod is one of them. And what I plan to do is, you know, I like horror maps, right? Now I kind of wanna create my own horror map, create my own environment. I know it takes a lot of time to do, some effort, long and sleepless nights, but I think I can make a good foundation. I gotta find out what this construction crap is. It's like ever since I downloaded some mods and crap like that, they yeah, I gotta get rid of that real quick. Let's see, clean up everything. There we go. All right, now for options, game volume. There we go. That sounds a little better for me. Okay, and so this is going to be Gary's Mod. This is where the magic happens. And if you guys don't know what Gary's Mod is, you've probably seen a lot of people out there play Prop Hunt, which is a really famous one. And that's where that game came from, was GMod. That's why you see a lot of the GMod. It's Gary's Mod. That's the full name of the game. So I think what I want to do probably work off this building right here. And I think the goal is to make... Yeah, I can always make it look like a house. Let's see. It's so early in the morning, I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me see what kind of stuff I have. Builder button. I have no clue what this crap is. Huh. Well, that did a lot of bunkus. Let's see, equipment. Where's my little tracer thing? Okay, well. Annabelle. What? Okay, I'm just going to take that off. Alright. Can I change it to a different weapon? Thank you. Alright, so we need some walls. So let's see what kind of walls we have. Not very good walls, apparently. Alright. Okay. It doesn't seem to want to go straight, but alright. Hopefully that's... Okay, that looks decent. I think I want another one of those. Let's see, what was that one? That one? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna suck trying to get this exactly. Holy crap, I almost did it. And then I scoot it forward. Ah, shit. What's up, Annie? How you doing? Trying to create a horror game using Gary's mod here. Hopefully, with some luck. You know what? I just want I mean, I'm trying to sit here and do all the decor crap. Maybe I should just build the actual foundation. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just do that. I can do all this other stuff later. All right. So the type of walls we have. What is this? What? I don't know what that is. Okay. Doesn't have very many. Doesn't have very much selection for walls. What's up, Benny? How you doing? That is so stupid. Okay, the only thing that's really close to walls are going to be these stupid plastic pieces. Okay. Yeah, too big. Too big. Nope. Yeah, that's closer. Let's see. Okay. Damn it, and it's too small. Well, it's close. Okay. How about the one right next to it? Nope, that's even smaller. Get rid of that real quick. Too big. Okay. Well, that one might be right. I'm always up for new friends. What country are you from? Put that right. Oh, that's so perfect. That's so perfect. Look at that. Now, if I can get my controls right here. Okay. Oh, no, no, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. There we go. Cool. Finally did it. Alright, so how long? Now I just need to do that 1,000 more times. I think I did something wrong here. I want this to kind of expand all the way out here. And I'm trying to put a stupid wall here that's the size of the door frame, but not the building itself. Oh, I feel so special. Cambodia. I've never been to Cambodia. What do y'all do out there for fun? I messed up. I gotta get this out of the way over here. Move this over here. I don't think there's... I'm gonna hold on to this just in case. But I think I need to build the foundation outward. So I need the walls. Okay. Let's see if this one's big enough. Oof, no, no, no. I don't need double wall. I need single. There we go. Already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 too big. Let's see, is it the same on the side maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know him personally. I know of him, but I don't know him personally, no. Wouldn't mind meeting him one day. I saw him and Markiplier do that slap competition. I know it's a year old on the video that Markiplier posted up, but that'd be kind of funny to do. Just get slapped by PewDiePie. That's hilarious. And then Jack did it too. Oh, Jack, you're Jack. Stop the morning to you. Let's see. Ooh, maybe this one? Oh gosh, that looks like it's too big too. Oh, it's so close. Is it the same? Yes. Oh, good gravy. It's the same. Okay. Now, just need to... Oh, and that's perfect going that direction too. I think I found my wall finally. Alright. Put you right... No, 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 no. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Ooh, that balanced pretty nicely there. Ah. And if you're tuning in just now, I am actually... Sup, June? I am actually creating pretty much a horror map. Trying to think of a way to make this extremely scary. I did download some mods. I don't want to put, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff in here, but there are some things you can use, like half-torn people, skeletons. I'm thinking either mutants or monsters, whatever those are, but they're in the undead section. That's pretty awesome. I have no clue what that is. Advisor? What are you? I don't know what you are, but in case you're trying to attack me, because I can still die even though I got the admin thingy on. But oh yeah. So but yeah, this is gonna be trying to make a horror map for others to play. Now I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, but I gotta learn how to upload it to Steam so people can download it. But first I got to start it out with how to build one, make one, put the props and everything in there. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of work, but for now I'm just building the outline of it. And I could have, you know, I could have downloaded. Well, I got something called the apartment, which is pretty popular for the workshop on this thing. Could have worked off that, like some people will work off someone else's map that they made. No, I want to make one completely from scratch that's not the same as everybody else's. Let's see, what is... No, don't turn on me. Dang it. Come on. Alright, whatever. I need you to go the direction I need you to go in. Let me turn this way. There we go. It's trying to get these things to do what I need them to do. Okay, straight. Stay straight. Oh, see, this is the painful moments of developers on how to get things done properly. Although they can key in numbers and then make it completely how they want it. Me, on the other hand, because this is not the raw side of the game, I have to do all this manually. Or do I? Nope. Wait, what? Fade in? Nope. Scanner, bullseye, equipment. What's bullseye? Oops. Left click to create a bullseye. Oh, that's something that... Okay, so NPCs, okay. They'll target whatever you tag with this. Okay, I thought that was something completely different. Mover. Left click to select. Right click to move. Run. I guess this is all... No! Bring my wall back. No. No, I need my wall. I need my wall. Crap, and I don't know which one I chose. Oh. Is that Appa? Is that what it says? How's it going? Welcome to the show. And if you're just tuning in, we are creating, hopefully, a horror map. I have no clue which one I chose. Dear Lord, it's not that one. I hope it's this one. Okay. It was already hard enough to get it to where I wanted it at a second ago. Now I gotta do it all over again. I just hope it's the right piece. Okay. And looks like it is the right piece. Perfect, perfect. Alright, I don't see... No. It looks like it's straight, but I can tell just a little bit off. I guess I can work those points a little bit later. Right now I just want to get it. Right now I just want to get it decently straight. That looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. $8:51, or sorry, 8:41. I don't even know what time it is here, and I know it's almost 7 a.m. in the morning. I got up early, drank a Monster energy drink, that is, and decided I just wanted to stream and build a map. Oh, don't fall over, don't fall over. Thank you. Did you get it? It's a little off, but I'll correct that later. Okay, so now I gotta get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close to an 8. Yeah, it looks like I get a close to an 8 thing. And this wasn't gonna be easy when I made it. So we're gonna put some props in here. Let's take a look at what we got. Like, I could build this, you know, also a little bit later. But let's do some entertainment on what I'm gonna make. Half-Life characters. Okay, so let's see what this guy does. Just a half body. Okay, so we're gonna, you know what, I want this to be, I think this is gonna be the starting point. Alright, not this part, but I'm gonna make it somewhere over here, the starting point in this direction. So pretty much where you start at and you exit out over here, and then that's where the game will end eventually. So you start over here, and then you're just walking through whatever monastery this is, and then just finding like a random dead body parts. Let's see, can I get him cliched in the wall? There we go. Alright, that's not gonna work. Okay, you back up a little bit. Okay, hang there for a second. Alright. Kind of want him, you know, how I had him a second ago, just banging in the wall. Smash. Blam. That's awesome. Alright. Just Dustin. Yes, I know Just Dustin. Not know him, but again, I know of him. Oh, man. I think he recently did something with Play-Doh. And, what was it? Hard Candy. The wall. Unbreakable walls. Okay, so that looks decent. Okay, so we're just gonna no, go back down. Okay, that works pretty good. Yeah, he has you have 5 subscribers. Yeah, in reality, even though I got probably like 4,000 or more, I probably only have like 10 or 20 that are actual real subscribers. I think it was just all mostly because of the viral video I made with the ARC thing, which I'm hoping eventually the APP will get someone's attention that's a producer. Apparently it's like a social thing for producers out there, or those who work for producers. What are they called? personal something. I don't know what they are. Personal assistant. Sorry, that's it. PA, personal assistant. Who will get on there and just to look at random scripts or ideas, and then hopefully, because I sent them the Facebook one that I made because I uploaded that actually got just as much views as the one on YouTube. So hopefully 2 sources will, you know, help out with someone saying, yeah, maybe we should do this. Because I think it's kind of sad that they are coming out with Monster Hunter, which only came out 2, maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember exactly. And Ark's been out since what, 2014? Actually, a little earlier than that for beta. Because they had beta, then they had alpha, and then they had preview, which that's when everybody had access to it from console to PC. Yeah, I'm hoping someone gets their attention with that soon. Okay, so okay. We'll stick with that corpse there. Okay, let's see what else we want in here. Well, I'm hoping it goes pretty far. Someone, what? Classic? Oh, how's that a classic? Oh wait, what was I looking at anyway? Oh, Half Dead. Okay, I've never played Half Dead. Maybe I should start playing that game, because I don't remember that. But oh, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson is one of the actual best actors out there. Like, you can't exactly literally, like, that's who I really was going to do another mashup video for the Ark trailer, and he was actually going to be my my ideal person around it. I didn't want my channel to be about fake trailers. I did that just for fun. So did not see it coming on it blowing up like it did. But I was going to use The Rock as the main character of where you hear his voice, because you have him in various different movies, including one where he mentions the Ark. It's something that's very subtle. If you guys ever watched Doom, then you'll know he actually mentions the Ark several different times in several different ways, which would have been perfect for an idea trailer. I'm still considering doing it, but again, I don't want my channel to be about fake trailers. I just wanted to make sure that everyone had an idea of why I made a fake trailer, which is why it's in the description. But he was actually, I can't pick him up. There we go. He was actually he's one of my idols. I love him to death. I watch him on YouTube all the time. What's up, Gracer? How you doing, Gracer? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Gazer. The Hacksmith, yes. Watch him time to time. He's how I know him on Hacksmith. No, I didn't say it right. I'm sorry. Call you the G-Man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm horrible at pronouncing names. I'm so sorry. Jacer? Hey, sir, Jacer. Hopefully that's a little bit closer. I know different pronunciations for different things. I'm just gonna guess and then wait for a response. So just hit my mic. And if it's not correct, sorry. So, hey, sir is my next guess. Or gay, sir. Hey, gay, sir. Oh, gay, seer. But yeah, sorry, Hacksmith. I'm pretty sure he is found really well, especially with his whole Iron Man hacks that he did. All right, that's how I found him. I think it was like around the time that old Voltron came on. He was trying to work on the jetpacks. I think it was on his second or third video at the time. And of course, you know, I think it was last year or whatever, he actually got a real taste because someone else, I guess, did it better. probably from watching him, to be honest, because he was actually coming across it really well. It was actually something that did not look like it was something out of an air show. Because if you watched one of his videos, he actually got a chance to, I think it was one of his latest videos where he actually got a chance to actually record it happening with the guy being in one of the armors. And it just looks like he has jetpacks on both sides of his arm, when Hacksmith made it only on one side each, and then on his feet as well. So it looked more slim, more natural. Breaker. Is that who did it? Breaker. I'm not really familiar with the guy's name that actually did it wherever he was at. I just saw the episode. I'm not good with names, to be honest. Not too good with names. Better with faces, but not with names. Especially if I only see it like once. Let's see. Oops. Why can't you? Oh, there we go. I need to grab the head part. Nope, not the arm. Ooh, it looks like a scarecrow hand. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I like scarecrows. Oh, do I have a mannequin in this thing? That'd be so awesome. I hate mannequins. I'm sure everyone else does. You know, they need a... I just got a light bulb. They need... I'm going to make something that's going to have... What is that shuffling? What is that? There should be nothing shuffling around here at all. Is it you? Oh, it was you. You were just glitched in the ground. But mannequins, I've been waiting for somebody. Stormbreaker is a axe in a movie. Oh, Stormbreaker. Got it. Sorry. Sorry, yeah, I got caught off on that. It just says Stormbreaker. Yeah, Stormbreaker. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, that's how you found him, with Stormbreaker. I'm guessing. But yeah, I saw that too. That was actually pretty awesome. So I'm gonna do. That's the thing I really wish. If anybody's familiar with Doctor Who, something called Weeping Angels, that would be an epic game if that actually went as far as the mind can actually see. To be honest, that'd be kind of wicked. I mean, I've seen a lot of horror games out there, and a lot of them are really good, but none of them have anything to do with like mannequins or something close to Weeping Angels, where if you blink, they come closer, and if they're attacking you, you wouldn't know it because they move so fast before you can blink, or as you blink. I know there's a couple mannequin games out there, but there's nothing that's high end, to be honest. That'd be freaking amazing. Just to have a horror game based off that, statues, and that's one game that I'm talking about, statues, that actually is a mannequin game, but it's mostly statues in general, but it has some mannequins in there because they're statues. But yeah, no, you're good. No, like I said, I was just my screen's really small too. So that's also my fault. I should have actually known what that was. But Stormbreaker is one of the best ones. I'm surprised they introduced it so early. Someone, I forgot who was. I think it was Everything Always mentioned how the axe was never supposed to be introduced in the MCU, especially before Thanos. Thanos never really had a taste of Stormbreaker, at least in the comics. In multiple different comics that they made in different what if scenarios, he's always used it after the fact, because apparently I forget who it was, but there's a clone version of Thor. He looks like a horse. I forget his name, to be honest. I mean, I'm a huge fan, but again, bad with names. But yeah, he looks like a horse. He's the pretty much got a clone copy version of Thor, and of course, because he was worthy of the hammer, he ended up taking the hammer because Odin gave him the hammer, right? And that's when Stormbreaker was introduced to Thor. But then eventually they swapped and switched at some point. Because Stormbreaker is supposed to go to the guy, whatever his name is, with the horse-looking dude. Yeah, I don't even have my I don't have my phone with me, so I can't look it up. But yeah, that's essentially how Stormbreaker got introduced. And it was way after the whole Thanos thing too, at least in the comics. But the MCU does such a great job on creating their own universe. It's really great, and that's what a lot of people get mixed up when it comes to how Hollywood does it. They do it in their own eye, which really makes a lot of people mad, especially like Fox. They make a lot of people mad when it came to X-Men, for example, because unitards matching outfits. They could have had individual outfits and costumes and whatnot, which would have been really amazing. But I would think that because of MCU, they would have they do have their own universe to where they create their own story, but they kind of keep it close. One thing I would change about them, like I wouldn't change much at all because they did a fantastic job. But what I would change would be them kind of killing off all the bad guys in most of the movies, instead of having them put in the jail. And we all seen how Tony Stark had his arc jail cell that he put everybody in after Civil War, a big round thing in the ocean. Now, technically that was supposed to be in a different dimension, but because Fox owned the rights to Fantastic Four, the alternate dimension didn't exist. And the reason why it wasn't mentioned in not Infinity War, it was mentioned in Endgame, was because they pretty much already bought the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four and all of them, so they were able to mention it finally in there. But it wasn't anything that was legit real, because it was just quote unquote just making a filler, whatever that is. My favorite character on Marvel, I would have to say, hands down, definitely Iron Man. And my nickname is Tony. And when I was going to IT Tech for college, learning how to be able to go into modems and stuff like that, to subnets, IP addresses, etc., being an administrator, I was really into technology already prior to college. Again, in college I learned a lot more, especially about components of computers and the technology that's out there. I started getting even heavier into learning it, but everyone always called me Stark because my first name was Tony, and how much I was into the tech gear. I would always bring the weirdest stuff to schools in my classes, whether that's especially things that help me with my schoolwork at the time. A laptop, iPad, of course, are going to be the infamous ones, because I would flop back and forth between them, but I would always have like the weirdest gadgets for it. Man, they gave me that nickname. I have like two nicknames. It's when I was younger, I used to be called Superman, and then turned into Tony Stark with a whole different crowd in the school, which was really weird, but whatever. To the most iconic characters in DC and Marvel, called both of them. I never gave myself the nickname, to be honest. They just gave it to me. But that was pretty cool. Now, mannequin. Okay. Hey, I don't want to have a queue. There we go. What is this? I need a mannequin, and it doesn't seem to have one. I don't know what that is. Is that a head? It's a balloon head. What? Oh, this game is sick. It's a floating head. Oh, I can't get it to properly. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, who's your favorite character? I don't know if I like the floating head. I don't think I can get these things to move either. That's like another thing I gotta learn. That's why I'm only gonna be focusing on the decor. I'm just playing around with the characters right now because I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's an eyeball. That strange thing. All right. Oh, that was. What is that? Is that a charred body? Holy crap! It is. Wouldn't that be a confunkel to walk into that? Have a charred body and then, oh, that would be perfect. Like you walk through here and go through what you need to in certain doors, and then all of a sudden, boom, you see a charred body, and you're like, I don't have a choice. I can't go back the other way. But you see a charred body, and you're like, okay, there's got to be danger going on in there. Hey, that's not too shabby at all. All right, now for those. I need walls. I need Thor. Oh yeah, I should have guessed that from the Stormbreaker. Thor is pretty awesome. Is it Thor all the way around, or is it just the MCU with Disney and Marvel? Because sometimes they portray the characters a little bit differently. I like Iron Man, just for the MCU because of Ronnie Downey Jr. He's an amazing actor, performer. For the comics, I would have to say it would be Wolverine. Mostly because they actually gave him such a detailed background of who he is, how he became. Star Wars? Yes, I've watched Star Wars. Oh yeah. Haven't seen the new one yet. I don't even know if it's out yet, to be honest. I know they got that one with. Oh, what is his name? The guy that looks like the bounty hunter, Mandarin or something like that. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know. It's been a minute since I saw the trailer, but apparently he's supposed to be legendary. Not once have I heard his name in the older movies in the from the 80s. Especially in 1, 2, and 3 of the 2000s. But apparently he's a legendary bounty hunter, and I'm sure he's legendary and famous from the books. And there's literally like a good 600 books that were made for Star Wars. Different authors, but they're all collaborated with the original who made it, and he approved of them and everything. But I have not read all the books. Not gonna read all the books. I'm more of a, I want to watch the movie then read the book. Better imagination. I literally like to see, a lot of people that actually watched Harry Potter and they went and read the book. I agree with them 100%. It does give you a better imagination because, one, if you know the book writer, the author is having a big say-so in the movies that are being made and what their image was when they created this. Because believe me, producers will sit there and say, what was your image for this? What did it look like exactly? Even though you gave good detail in here, but let's they do all the little drawings and stuff like that to help them out. And Harry Potter, even though they got a lot of things wrong in the movie, and she knew that, the author knew that, she still approved of it, and it gave a better imagination to a lot of people out there that watched the movie than read the book. I've tried that whole reading the first 2 Harry Potter books, right? Some places I was completely lost at. Couldn't really imagine in my mind. I tried my best, and then I felt like I was wrong reading the next part or the next chapter after that went back to it, especially how they described it a little bit differently. So after watching at least the movie, you get a better accusation of how it was perceived in the first place. And yeah, I just learned it's just a tidge bit better to do that. Not saying it's the best way to do it, but it is a tidge bit better to get a better imagination. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's ever read a book, read a description about something, and then all of a sudden, that's what I was thinking about. Really? Or got lost in translation when it came to how they were writing it, describing it. But I'm getting behind. Dude Perfect. Of course, I actually live right next to them. Actually, they are located in Frisco, Texas, and I'm in the city that's next to them in Plano, Texas. I have yet to go to their office. They are actually right behind or really close to Stonebriar Mall, and I go there all the time. I just don't go to the office of Dude Perfect. I don't know what to expect, and I've seen a couple of videos where they did the well, I love how they did the automated voice, getting people to do stuff, and there was I'm not sure when they recorded that one lady that was delivering food from Uber. When she pressed 1, I'm delivering for Uber or whatever, and then all of a sudden, press 2 if you want a big giant tip, $100 tip, and they just throw money down at her. She was so confused. I don't even know if that was real money or not. But I know I almost had that delivery. I know I did. I have a feeling, but I know I did. I was actually delivering that same day they were recording it. I just don't know when they ordered, but I know it was in the daytime, at least around noon, because that's around what time her little hand watch. We saw it for a brief second. It either said 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and I was out there around between 10 a.m. in the morning all the way till 2 o'clock doing Uber Eats at that time. Wall here, and oh, that's my phone going off. All right, I might want to mute this for a second. Okay, well, I will be right back. I got a lot of planning to do on this. I just kind of going through this real quick to see what it was like. But yeah. Give me just a few moments and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. And I gotta get all this other stuff back up again. I forgot to change out my Elgato. Like, I can change my scene to standby, which you saw, and then I forgot to change it to the other scene where it says PC gaming. Alright, back to Gary. But yeah, Dude Perfect, yeah, he's a lot of people don't know that, well, I mean, if you watch him hardcore, Tyler's real name is Tony. Not many people know that. I haven't actually seen them on Nickelodeon, though, on Dude Perfect yet. I heard that's what they did. They created such a really hardcore name for themselves to where they kept a lot of everything PG-13. Doesn't target children, of course, but they target, you know, anybody and everybody in general. But if you go back and watch some of their first videos, they literally just did basketball trick shots. That's it. That's all they did. Just a couple group of friends, and then they stuck with those group. There's one individual, I forgot his name. Crap, I did forget his name. Let's see. I'm gonna look him up real quick. Dude Perfect. But I always wondered what happened to him, and that's probably one of the questions I would ask if I ever went to their office. You know, asking any of the guys there. But he was in so many videos when they first started, and all of a sudden he just disappeared, and there was no explanation, just gone. A lot of people thought he was the guy that's in the panda suit. Didn't exactly happen that way. I'm pretty sure what happened, if I had to guess, the guy that was that's missing, the guy that's no longer in the videos, if I had to guess anything, he probably, you know, when he went to college, he was just doing this for fun with them, and then he decided to stick with his career instead of going with Dude Perfect, which was probably not the best idea. I mean, at the time, you know, over 8 years ago, 7 years ago, even 5 years ago for that matter, YouTube careers were something as a quote-unquote joke, but not a lot of people realize just on YouTube alone with their ads and everything like that, I mean, they, you know, depending on how many views they get, how much duration they get when it comes to how long someone actually views a video, they can get a lot of money doing that, and just by Google ads alone, not to mention their Patreons and stuff like that they have all going on the side. Now, when it comes to viewers, such as y'all self, for example, I'll eventually get a good amount of duration, depending on how entertaining I am and how much I keep your attention, for example. If you can imagine watching someone's live stream for a very, very long time, sometimes it could be 24 hours, depending on what kind of thing they got. But yeah, they can actually get a lot of money, and they spread that revenue between them. Not only that, but I think Tyler, Cody, Corey, I'm not sure if Purple has anything separate besides that channel. Haven't seen anything, but they have their own separate YouTube channels. They don't really post on it a whole lot, but they do have their own separate channels with their own separate subscriptions and their own separate subscriptions and stuff like that. So yeah, the pretty much how the algorithm works is when you get a lot of different, if you get like a boost in subs, views, and then duration of how long those viewers watch your stuff, it's pretty interesting on how it works, and you can get a decent amount of money just from one video. Imagine having all those videos that they have out. Dude Perfect is really slow at putting their videos out, but they're really great at the execution, so they do really well for themselves when it comes to just that specific channel. Imagine like Markiplier or Jack, BuzzFeed for that matter. If you know who BuzzFeed is, they're another group out there that just does random videos like I do. I just do random videos from skits, music videos. Gaming is semi the kind of, I'm like the other Markiplier. I don't want to be settled down just to one. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to be settled down just to one type of topic when it comes to my channel. I got drone flights and stuff like that on there. But eventually I'll be coming out with something pretty amazing. Live action. Pretty much what I'm doing here is virtual world of gaming. Trying to create the horror game, but I will be doing a live action one very soon. Low budget. Hey, what can I say? I'm a low budget YouTuber creator, content creator. But my main focus is video editing and photography. That's what I like to do. But there's like a point in time when you get to a certain age and you're going to college for something you love to do. And I know a lot of people out there will, hey Benny, welcome back. Yeah, a lot of people out there will go to school for certain things, and they don't realize that, yes, you're going to school for, I mean, if there was a child out there that literally, let's say a child, for example, so many people waste so much time in school. Not saying you shouldn't go to school. Go to school. It's very important. I can go to school for photography. That's something I would love to do. Or that's what I love to do, is photography, video editing, and stuff like that. Now, you go to school to learn, which is the whole point of school, right? Now, a lot of people out there know when it comes to the education services, at least in America, I don't know about other places, but in America, and I think the UK is the same way, because they usually, combine their, half the time they combine how they work and their policies and stuff like that. Not all the same, but pretty similar. Yeah, you can go to school instead of going to classes to learn it. If you already know the information, you already know how to do all this other stuff, which is very rare that you do, because there's not a lot of hardcore book nerds out there. But you can skip classes and just take the straight exam that you're doing that semester. You can literally save 3 to 6 months depending on the semester or quarter. Some schools do quarters, and you can literally just bypass it, and you can literally take is a bachelor or a master's 4 years? I forget. You can literally condense whatever 4 years is down into probably 6 months, because you can take that exam as soon as you start the class. You can either let the administrator know, or the professor, teacher, whatever they want to call themselves, hey, give me the exam. And by law, at least the education, states that, hey, if someone asks for it, it's very risky, but if they ask for it without actually taking the course, they pass it. It's like, hey, I already know all this stuff. I've done it. I've been doing it since I was a kid. Learning on how to become a doctor, learning how to become a nurse, learning how to become a producer, learning how to become a photographer, or an analyst, or a bioengineer, or whatever they choose. And they can bypass the class. I mean, the class is just a class. You have to pass the exams to get your license for whatever you're going into in the first place. Now, doctors, for example, they have to go to something called clinicals, where they actually have to physically be there. For nursing, can't bypass that. There's no way to bypass that. If something requires hands-on, yeah, that's the only thing you can't bypass. But you can bypass the class as long as you know what you're doing. You've read the books. You studied hard before you even went to school. It's not that hard to get past the written exams, get past the classes and stuff like that. Now, generally, I'm not saying that all professors are going to sit there and be honest with you. There are going to be some written exams over what you learned during the course and classes, which I don't know if that has a overall great effect or not. But if you don't take the course or the classes, and then what did Mr. Johnson say during his exam in this part, because they'll have questions like that. That's the only one that you're probably going to fail because you weren't physically there to hear or see what they were talking about. But depending on the question. But yeah, you don't actually have to go to school necessarily. And that's what I mean by you don't have to. Not saying that don't go to school. That's a good thing. Trust me, it is. But the part I'm talking about is you don't actually have to physically be there. You can just go straight to the exam if you know what you're talking about, know what you're doing, know what you learned by yourself, kind of thing. But and how I learned, I mean, that's essentially how I learned how to do photography, is I was self-taught. I self-taught myself. I learned how to work a camera manually. I learned how to work the lighting in general to make sure I have a nice, great visual effect. That's something else I'm learning is visual effects at the moment. Teaching myself how to do that. I don't need to go to school for that. I can learn it all on my own. And school would probably help push it along if I decide to go to courses and classes and stuff like that. But what's the point of getting yourself into hardcore debt? I don't see it. It's like you got this debt that you're getting yourself into, loan after loan after loan. It's like I can learn this on my own, then go take the courses, pass the tests, and then boom, I'm done. I don't have to sit there and spend 2-3 years of my life for something I can learn in less than a week or two, or even a day, depending on what it is. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Now I'm going to take like those type of aspect of learning and make decent visual effects, take acting into effect, take skits into effect. And that's why I say I'm like the other Markipliers, because he's my inspiration when it comes to what I first started out with doing, but I was doing it before I even knew who he was, especially in real life. And life's too short. You gotta do what you love to do, and that's essentially what it comes down to. And that's what I am doing. I mean, gaming's not something I really love to do. Photography is. Videography is. Creating skits. If I were to take a point of action of what I like to do when it comes to photography or videography, I like to do skits a lot. And I don't know a whole lot of people. I don't even have money to give actors and stuff like that. I don't have a big budget. Those things I actually have to learn how to do and manage, and eventually get, of course. But it would definitely be a great way to live. I tell you. I'll make this my walkthrough. I need mannequins, but they didn't have any mannequins. But I had to probably download the skin for mannequins, I guess. Dang it. Okay. Alright. Well, this is what... Hey, want to see something interesting on this game? That's what I like, because I downloaded... The first thing I downloaded was the zombie thing. And you actually got them working to where they can move around, they attack you and stuff. Where is it? Oh, it's a one-hit kill? That was awesome. Okay. They can download individual zombies, or you can download a spawner. And it's not downloading like an individual spawner. It's just a section of wherever you pointed it at and you clicked on the button. Get the microphone closer to my face. But that's essentially what it is. It's pretty awesome. I can clear it out, but... And that's all there is. I kind of when I start this out first time around, I'm going to, of course, have these dead things around because I can't figure out how to get these NPCs to work. Again, something I have to learn later down the road. But essentially that's how I want it. And then the zombies are going to be a little bit of effect. Like, it's going to be something that I'm going to play by myself. Once I figure out how to get NPCs to work and move the way I want them to move, it'll be a little bit more epic. But for now, not so much. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, see you later, Vanny. Have a good one. Stupid zombies. Leave me alone. Oh, come on. That should have gotten both of y'all. Yep. Yeah, now we're talking, huh? Got the energy. How do you guys even know I'm way over here? I mean... Oh, that should have got him. Come on. Alright, so I gotta get rid of these guys real quick. And what was the other one? Clean up corpses. There we go. Cool. But I still got all my stuff. I would have done clean up everything. I would have lost all of this. All this hard work that I put up one freaking wall on. Okay. So, what do I want to do with this guy? I want to... Let's see. I got his head. Okay, so he can look around right about... Darn it. I need... This thing is so wonky at times. Okay, so I'll just leave him here for a second. Alright, not like I wanted this thing to do anything. Okay, come on. There we... What did I click on to make him freeze? Was it his arm? There we go. Okay, that was long and... Alright, so we're gonna put you right there for a second. Yeah, these guys have like different points that you have to... This one's really... Okay, I'm just gonna grab the torso, because... That's... Alright. I wouldn't mind having this guy like in a wall or something. Just to jump out at you. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the ceiling. Alright. So, I need to... Ta-da? Okay. Ta-da? Ta-da? Huh. Why can't I go down? There we go. Hey, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I got his torso. Okay, so I just need to undo gravity here. Alright. No. What did I grab? What did I grab? There we go. So, get him closer towards the wall, like so. Lift up those legs. Well, that's just going to be kind of crappy. I was hoping that... What do you guys think? Should I make him look like he's walking on the ceiling towards you? That'd be pretty cool. I like how they have a shadow. Okay. I guess I'll do the... Yeah, I guess I'll do the whole making him look like he's walking on the ceiling. Let me, okay, he doesn't want... Oh, that's why. He's way too close. And let's get him just a little bit right there. Gonna bring his leg up. Right there. Maybe not right there. A little more over. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab his calf. I'm gonna grab his calf. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that looks a little more monstrous. I need to get mannequins. That's what I really want. I want, do they have mannequins? No. Looking, wrong spot. There we go. Let's see, I have all these. I don't even know how to get all this stuff. Like there's a I was thinking about doing it from that map, which is if you guys are familiar with Clue. And someone made a complete mansion of Clue. It was supposed to be a download, right? And it just turned out to be an add-on. I don't know how to get it. I mean, all I have is disable or uninstall. And that would have been pretty cool to do. What is the game called? Layers of Fear. That would have been pretty good for that. Then they got the prop hunt. I mean, come on. I had to get the prop hunt. I don't know how to activate that either. Because sometimes when it comes to the workshop, you're either downloading something that's saved and or you're downloading an actual map, a game, a build. And sometimes I don't know how the crap works. I don't know how to tell them apart. I don't even know how to activate them. There's one that's the apartment from Tokyo. Open. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, here we go. So these are things I can actually look up. They did have something called ARC. It wasn't very good, to be honest. Ghostbusters? What? Oh yeah, we gotta install that. I gotta check that out. I like how it's Ghostbusters remastered. That is freaking fantastic. Dun dun dun. Bada bum 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 bum. Hey, it downloaded. Maps? Oh. I'm thinking that's probably why nothing downloaded for me properly. I didn't look up maps. Okay. Ooh, Evil Dead classic. Okay. Wow. That was a loud truck outside. Okay. Now I want something that's gonna scream mannequin. Horror, like The Shining, but with mannequins. There really needs to be a really good game out there with a mannequin killer, because I mean that would be kind of creepy. Now the ultimate game that I would like, and I'm pretty sure someone knows a game like this. I don't know a game like this. I just look up games that interest me on Steam, and then that's all she wrote. But if there's a game out there, and I'm not talking about, Dead by Daylight or whatever that game is called, or Friday the 13th, but I'm talking about, I'm getting off topic. I'm talking about a game that is kind of like where you have an option between the two of being both the survivor and you can be a killer. And I'm not talking about just like any regular killer. I'm talking about a killer that you're you can play as a doll, you can play as a ghost, you can play as a demon, and each one has a huge advantage, unique physics in the game, to where let's say if you're playing as Ghost, you can literally walk through walls, you can possess people, you can act as a shadow, you can be invisible while staring at somebody, you can't attack anybody until you're visible. Put some perks in there. You can move objects maybe without anybody knowing that you're around. Kind of give them that aspect. Uh-oh. Well, it looked like I was buffering pretty badly there. My bad. I had good internet. I don't know why it's doing that. But, okay. Now, let me see. That moment when you regret opening your phone and yes, I have an iPhone, and your boss texts you, "Can you call me when you get this?" Yeah, for you guys that have Android, I'm pretty sure you guys have this aspect, but iPhone users and texting each other, you can actually see when someone says "read" on it. And my dumbass just opened up a message from my boss. "Can you call me when you get this?" Like, I don't want to go the fuck to work. I got a busy day today. I gotta create a map. I don't need the hours. Sundays is our bitch to work. And yes, I'm a cart pusher at Sam's Club. I needed to get... see, before I was doing that, I was doing Uber Eats, and that puts a wear and tear on your vehicle. It really does. So, yeah. I had to stop and get a local job because my Cadillac converter got a little messed up. I didn't want to risk driving my vehicle for a job that requires your vehicle to be driven. And I can't do photography because it depending on how far they want me to go, I don't even know if my vehicle will make it that distance. Sometimes the lights will come on, and sometimes my brakes would kind of mess up as soon as those lights come on, or all the warning lights just pop up. And I bought one of those little OBDs or whatever to kind of help out a little to get rid of those things. Turns out, even if your vehicle reaches below 95% of the Cadillac converter, the light will come on. So once you hit 94% accuracy, that's when it comes on. Rich house. It's probably like a plain Jane house, right? But yeah, that's why I had to get a local job. I used to just be working when I wanted, how long I wanted. Didn't have to worry about all this other crap. I really loved it too, because you can Slim Shady and I like the thumbnail. That's interesting for Star Wars there. But the Uber Eats, it was pretty nice and easy. Like, all you had to do is just get up whenever you got up. Didn't have to be forced to get up at a certain time. Act like a robot going to the same job over and over again. Like, there's a point in time when you had to have the fuck it stick, right? To where I want to be my own boss, in a manner of speaking. I want to do what I love to do. What's stopping me from doing that? And you'll come up with different reasons in your head why. Oh, I got kids, or I can't do this because I have limitations. It's like you put those limitations there, period. whether you want to or not. And a lot of people actually would use the whole "I got kids" for the biggest excuse, and I understand that does have a factor when it comes to doing what you love to do or creating some limitations. There's only so far that will go. I mean, you put those bumps in the road, you gotta move past them, you gotta keep going. And once you figure out how to work around that, doing what you love to do it. GM House. Is that General Mills or Good Morning House or... nothing is piquing my interest so far on this thing. But I was doing the whole call center thing, which is why I brought up the robot thing. Doing day in and day out, same thing over and over again. I was doing call center jobs for 5 years. You know, first it was at Samsung and doing tech support, level 2, troubleshooting people's phones, tablets, etc. And I didn't really feel like a robot then. It was when I started getting to Time Warner, that aka turned into Spectrum. Time Warner was amazing. Loved it. Loved the atmosphere. Spectrum takes over. I don't know, something about it, since they do things completely different. They treat their employees completely different. You know, biggest example is that HBO, Cinemax, all the timers that are out there came to our building, you know, individually, gave prizes, gave incentives, saying, hey, talk to everybody. Literally feeling like you're part of the work family flow. Spectrum takes over. They get rid of all of that crap. They don't allow anybody that's an outsider to come in, talk to everybody, give incentives. They really treat their employees way differently. And you know, that's why everybody loved the Time Warner, employer wise, not customer wise, because they allowed outsiders, you know, such as HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, that worked for those companies, that were local, that is, to come in and chat with everybody, tell them, hey, what's new. They gave little tricklets, little gadgets, you know, especially with Walking the Evil Dead that came out. Oh my god, they gave so many little, you know, t-shirts. They gave little buttons that had Ash catchphrases, which was pretty awesome, and mouse pads, everything. It was a freaking amazing. Like, they'd give stuff out like that. Game of Thrones as well, posters, big giant cardboard figurines. And when Spectrum took over, this is where the robot part comes in. You know, it got so bland really fast, and you started realizing you're having the same conversation that you have to have with every customer that's late on their bill, being completely indifferent. And a lot of times when you're doing a call center job, you have to, I mean, it's not saying you have to lie to the customer, but you have to be firm and, you know, say that, yeah, there's no supervisor available, sorry, even though there is half the time. And then when there are supervisors that they really incentive on, you have to give them over to someone that isn't technically a supervisor. They're just fill-ins that are escalations up to a supervisor point, but they're not a supervisor level. So instead of talking to the 24 to 30 actual supervisors on the floor, they're talking to 60 or 70 different employees that got to that level of being able to talk to members or customers that have the title supervisor. It's like, you know, they make you lie about stuff. Not make you lie. They tell you to influence the system to what it is. So you started, you know, and pretty much where I hit it, rock bottom on it, was I'm going in every day, doing the same thing, hitting the call button to make sure calls come through, telling the same story over and over again about someone's bill, and having to give the same feed crap to them. it just makes you feel like a robot. Like, why am I really doing this? What's the point? Where am I going in my life? Am I going to sit here and spend the rest of my life doing this, behind a desk, talking to people, sometimes making them having to feel like they have a bad day because they can't get their way? And a lot of times they shouldn't get their way at all on customers. Customers are not always right. Not always. And they know it. They just want to sit there and see how much they can push to get free shit. And that was one thing that I really liked about Time Warner. They actually gave out stuff, for apologies, gave incentives, gave free HBO for a month if they have cable, or gave extra, megabits per second for so long. It was worth being with Time Warner. Spectrum, they don't give anything out, and they honestly tell you that they don't even care. They rather lose customers than lose money, and that's what their quota was behind the doors. They rather lose customers than lose money, so they won't give you an additional discount or anything like that. If it's not available to you in the system, period, they're not going to give it to you. Well, no matter what you think about I just talked to the right person, they gave me this. No, it was available to you from the very start. It just wasn't the big discount that you were hoping for. They just didn't give it to you in the first place for some weird reason. Supervisors will not have additional shit to give you. They really won't. Despite what you think and what you fought for. And even the head honcho at the call center, if you manage to somehow talk to them, which very rarely ever freaking happens, not unless you're thousands and thousands of dollars in the hole, they don't have access to that crap either. Nobody does. So where you're trying to get this retention, people always going to retention to get extra deals and crap like that. They don't have it anymore. They used to have a shit ton in their arsenal. They have just as much as the front person that you speak to when you first get on the line. It's so sad. But yeah, day in, day out, being a robot, doing the same thing over and over again, that's where I had to get out of it. It's like, screw it. I was in a bad relationship. I was in also a bad place when it came to work with them. It's like I was always on time, did everything. I never had any kind of trouble with my job, never had any write-ups or anything like that. Just so sad. Like, I had to call in so many times, and at the end there, I literally started becoming that bad employee to where I didn't want to show up anymore. It's like, what am I doing this for? Put all my vacation time in, put all my PTO as much as I could, and then I finally decided to go up there and say, hey, I resign from working here. I don't want to work here no more. And it just became that portion of my life, like my realization. Why am I actually wanting to do something like that? Now I'm back in the same boat because of my car. I was actually, after working there, I decided to be my own boss with Uber. I know it sounds quirky, but no, really, you feel like your own boss. You're working for a company, you're just delivering stuff, getting tips, getting money, and you can make a good $150 to $200 a day with Uber Eats, depending on where you go, where the hot traffic is at, and then depending on how far you want to go when it comes to tips. You don't bring anything to the table. Heat bag example, friendly expressions, friendly conversations. You're not going to get tipped at all. So you can probably make a good $110 easy, maybe a day, depending on how hard you work, without doing all that other shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you because I had the heat bag and everything like that, I had friendly conversations with everybody I went to, 100% satisfaction all the way across the board. And they were always happy to give $1 tip to $5 tip to $20 tip, just depending on who they were and how much they had to spare, etc., or if they were getting it sent to a business and stuff like that. But yeah, you can easily make and it's never the same, so don't think of that going into it, oh, I'm gonna make this much because I said so. No, it depends on your area. It depends on what location you're at. I like to look at the areas that have a bunch of call centers in there, because you never know who's going to be dropped off at work and don't have a vehicle when they go to a call center, or in job in general. But you want to go to a place that has a heavy business, because where there's heavy business, there's always going to be food places around, period. So you don't have to worry about trying to find food places, despite what a lot of Uber drivers out there say. You find the business out there, as perspective, you're going to find the food. They're always going to have food around business, period, because that's how they get their money. Don't worry about finding food locations. Find business locations. Find call center locations. Irving, for example, in my area, has a shit ton of fucking call centers in that area. Whether that's going to be Aflac, insurance places from State Farm, Allstate, whatever, UPS, of course, Spectrum's out there, Ava, which is what a lot of places like Spectrum use for the virtual call phone. Amazon is out there as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of businesses in that general section when it comes to call centers and warehouse jobs. So, yeah, you can make a lot of money if you find that type of place, because there's always going to be food places around those areas. And it doesn't matter if you do DoorDash, Grubhub, or even Uber. You'll get a decent amount just by doing that. But it made me feel really good to do it. You know, it made me feel like I was in control of what time I wanted to go to work, how long I wanted to go to work, how many breaks I wanted to take, etc. You know, and I didn't feel trapped. And that's what a job kind of makes you feel like, is trapped. You know, you may come to a job and bring good ideas, but you feel real shitty when they don't actually take your advice, because, oh, it's not policy. And it turns out it's not really policy of what they're saying. They just don't care for your opinion, supervisors or managers otherwise, depending on where you go. You know, you want to do what makes sense on what to do. They'll tell you no. Sometimes they don't even give a reason, or if they give you a reason, it's always come down to, that's not how we do things, that's not policy, blah, blah, blah. Like, really? Call their bluff. What policy? Let me see this policy. What's the number I'm looking for when I look it up on the wire, etc. So, wires, because I'm at Sam's Club. They use the wire, which is the internet version of their world on looking up different things in their portal. So, but I'm a cart pusher. I don't really have that much anticipation to look at. Now, Sam's Club is a hell of a lot better to work for than Walmart, to be honest. I've worked at both in my days, and yeah, Sam's Club is a hell of a lot better. Gotta love it. And only thing I hate about it right now is that, it's cart pushing. It's like, that's not what I applied for, but I decided to get my foot in the door anyways, and it's literally right down the street, so I didn't have to worry about driving all that much, making my car worse, which is what the situation is now. But back when I was doing the Uber Eats thing, since I quit my job last year, I was doing photography on the side. Now there were some, I had to do a couple of free ones, and one of them really turned out to be completely sour when it came to doing it. And that was I had an agreement with this person on being able to, I'll do your photography for free as long as I am able to use it for my platforms and promote myself, etc. And that's like the whole point of me doing it for free. Like, then I get a message saying, oh, I don't like the idea of you using my photos for anything, blah, blah, blah. And she mentioned things about Instagram on memes and crap like that about her. It's like, okay, I don't have control over who takes shit off your page or my page or anything. That's just what the public, does to people that want to tear people down. Apparently they didn't get that. They didn't understand that. So I had to tell her, like, sorry, but I have the rights to photos. I'm the one that's taking the photos in the first place. I'm the one behind the shutter. So copyright tells me the information. It's my stuff. It didn't matter if I was taking video. It didn't matter if I was taking photos. We both have a verbal and text contract of what I was going to use the photos for in the first place. We didn't have like a written contract. A lawyer doesn't need that, nor does a judge to see that, hey, this was verbally communicated, plus it was also, you text it agreeing to the terms and conditions, and then all of a sudden you decide you don't want to do it no more. Like, you're terminating your own contract. And that's what they look at when it comes to contract, when it comes to that. I didn't know this until I actually talked to a lawyer about it. because they said, they spoke about how, and if you watch a lot of Judge Judy, I had no clue what she was talking about when it came to verbal contracts and crap like that. But this guy that I talked to that was a lawyer kind of explained it a little bit better. And watching Judge Judy now, like, I understand when it comes to verbal communication, verbal contracts, what she's speaking about when she literally rips a new one to whoever is trying to be the plaintiff or the defendant or whatever. Made a lot of sense at that point. What this guy told me, telling me that as long as you have like a verbal contract, and also if you have a physical contract, and he said it could be different forms, from text message, emails, paper format, etc. You guys can even sign it and everything like that, as long as there's some kind of agreement. In this turn, she, the numbers can be tracked, phone numbers that is. So her number texted me saying that she was okay with my my information that I gave or whatever when it came to me using it for different platforms for my business. And yeah, that turned out sour for her, not for me, because I can still use those photos for whatever I want. Yeah, so I told her to lawyer up, talk to a lawyer. I don't really care. What are you going to do? Spend $3,500 to try to pull a lawyer to sue me for something, and then all I have to do is countersue you because we have actual physical evidence of you agreeing to it, and then you're trying to do something called a term, what do you call it? Something like breach. There it is. Breach of contract, which she was trying to get out of. So she would literally fall victim of that. But I was like, damn, that's $3,500 just to do that bullshit. I could have actually advised her to no longer use my photos as well, even on any of her social platforms. That was going to cost me $200-$300 just to have a lawyer send out a letter to this person, and I didn't see that being worth it either. I mean, I could have actually had her retract all of her shit from it, but I'm not that mean of a guy. I'm not mean at all, to be honest. I'm a nice guy. It's like, I don't know what happened to where that person decided to say this and that and say that I'm the devil. It's like, where do you get this at? How am I the devil? And it wasn't, she opened up to me a lot for some weird reason. And I just didn't get how, because there was things that she talked about, how she hears voices in her apartment. She feels presence, evil presence there or whatever. A lot of times I came over and I hung out with her to calm her down and just talk to her. And then I would leave, and then I would actually buy her things when it came to, her bed being a complete mess. She had nothing to sleep on. I started driving home, for about 30 minutes because we lived, I think 55 minutes apart, maybe more. And I was like, I remember when I was in that situation where I had to sleep on the floor. She had a frame, but she had no bed mattress at all. Because I know I had to carry that shit down to the dumpster. I felt bad, so I went to Walmart, bought, a cheap air mattress or whatever. I thought it came with the blow up thing, but yeah, I didn't want her sleeping on the hard floor or whatever. It's like that. All she had was a lazy boy chair, and it wasn't even the lazy boy chair. It looked like a lazy boy chair, but it didn't lean back, didn't prop up on legs or anything like that. So I'm like, even if she decided to sleep on that, it's still uncomfortable. So I was trying to be a nice guy and get her an air mattress. Got her that. Somehow I'm still the devil. Somehow I'm the devil for listening to you speak about your life and about how you think Cardi B is after your ass. Like, how? Why is Cardi B after a model? She's not even from our location at all. She's not from here. I'm like thinking to myself, like, you think somebody like Cardi B is gonna waste her time taking out someone that is a model? Has nothing to do with her career style. She's a magician. She likes to sing. She likes to act. She likes to do that. She doesn't model. So her taking out a model that she has no clue even exists in the first place, like that, it started becoming that type of scenario. Like, she's a very good looking person. Very good looking person. She didn't have a lot going up here when it came to understanding how things work. Yeah, I just never bought that for a second. Bacardi B is after me, talking shit on her Instagram and Twitter about me. I'm like, okay, who, and when I asked her who told her this or what, what makes her think that, she said someone told her about it. I'm like, somebody told you that Bacardi B is after you. Did you bother even asking if they had proof of this to screenshot any of this? I mean, if you're really adamant about taking someone down or saying someone's talking shit about you, you at least want to have some kind of proof in the first place. Otherwise, it's just hearsay. Otherwise, that person is putting the devil in your ear. But apparently, sometime at the point, I turned out to be the bad guy when I was really just being the good guy. And we had to go our separate ways. But that was my little horror of books in the time that before I got the job at Sam's Club. It's like I dealt with a lot of crap. Now I know what I'm dealing with. Like I tried doing the photography. I probably won't do models again. That's for damn sure. I'll probably stick with what I really like to do, which is houses. So I got different goals. I've been getting different things for YouTube, cameras, monitors, microphones, Elgato equipment. I was just say just equipment, and I want to keep building up my YouTube channel as well. That's going to be a little more, income for myself. As of last year, it started to become pretty good on small income, nothing much at all. And what sucks about that is that you only pay out once a month, which is sad. But I'll probably, if you guys actually start seeing more how-to videos on OBS or editing software and stuff like that, don't be surprised. I'm not going to be all about gaming. I know it seems like it, but I'm not. You got to go to some of my older videos and see where I started with and where I was aiming towards. That's where I'm at. But I think real estate photography is going to be the best one. I'm actually made a list of everything I needed to get, and all the YouTube stuff from lighting, monitors, and stuff I just mentioned were part of that list. So I built that up because that's the cheapest and easiest thing to get. I think the most expensive thing I bought was a desk, a stand-up desk, so I can stand up or stay at the same height. And my next phase is getting, I'm getting a better camera because this one's crap, as you noticed. I already have the hookups I need. I'm getting that, and plus the Elgato Cam Link, so that way it looks a lot more smoother and more better. Because for some reason the USB connection just sucks balls. Those are the two things I'm getting hopefully this week on Cyber Monday, between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And what I aim for is the Canon I'm going to get for my webcam is not going to be the same Canon, because I got a Nikon. When it comes to my photography, I want to get a Canon, and if I'm going to spend extra money on getting a damn camera, it's going to be something that's a little bit more high end, and that's going to take forever, especially with the Sam's Club job. So what I'm trying to do is, the reason why I'm still sticking with Sam's Club or retail in general and local is I gotta get the camera, get the drone for the aerial flights when it comes to real estate photography, and then now these two things can easily be used for making videos as well. Doesn't matter if it's music videos, doesn't matter if it's skits, it's still going to be used for everything that I have access to. Then I'm going to work on getting a brand new car. Not new, but just newer than what I got. Then I'll go back to Uber at that point, because I know the car has good maintenance, a good flow, and that's what I'm going to go on. Once I get that and I start, making really high good payments with that and making more money with Uber and working at Sam's Club all at the same time, throw money towards the bill of the vehicle, get that down to almost, if not close to zero. That's when I'm going to start focusing more on my photography. So I got like this little year, maybe year and a half plan as of now to finish all that up. I got decor I got to pay off, get for the new place and everything like that, which isn't going to be that much. I'm going to get all the decor stuff before I get the vehicle. I'm going to get all the camera stuff before I get the vehicle, because once I get to that point where I'm going to get an apartment, I got to make sure that I'm going to try to see if I can have like 3 to 6 months paid off in advance, which is going to be good. Hey, is that NASCAR? Once I get that paid off, or to where my liking's at, that's when I'm going to start focusing on the car, because the car is going to, kick my ass when it comes to payments, and I want to make sure I at least get that pretty close to half paid off. If anything at all. And I don't want to sit there and have an apartment and a car at the same freaking time. I'm worrying about the bills. Like, that's just annoying. Because once you get an apartment, you got to think about, do I have to pay for electric? Do I have to pay for water? Do I have to? You definitely got to get some internet, because I'm going to be based off of having internet connection, whether that's going to be with photography, and or of course YouTube. So I gotta have all this shit all wrapped into one little twine. I got this little plan that goes straight line all the way across, and I'm just knocking it out little by little. And I don't even know how much longer my regular car has to go, but if it ever dies, at least I can walk to where I work at currently. So there's that. What am I even looking at? Police training center? Huh. A couple of these have actually caught my interest. I might actually have to do what Undead House. I might actually have to do what some people out there do. I may have to actually, if I can find a map that I can actually alter 100%. Even 0.5%, even maybe 25%. That way it doesn't look exactly like what someone else did. I'd be happy with that, to be honest. I don't want to sit there. I don't want to have a map or be like those other guys that took something from someone else's concept and then ruined it to their own. Like, I'm still have to do the honorable mention of where the map came from, etc. But at least you can tell that there's a big difference between that map and the map that I will alter. Something simple, something that's not too complicated. Gamer Park Final. Trackmania. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one, yeah. Welcome to Remake. Here is the original. Okay, I mean, I thought I had Clue, but I guess that's the other Clue. That's the map. That's probably what the map that I download, or not the map, but the Clue that I downloaded that requires to use it on this freaking map. Probably, I don't know. Yeah. And I don't know what to choose. Oh, yeah. Resident Evil. Okay, I gotta check that out. That's what I love about Gary's Mod. Like, I saw this last year. Didn't think too much of it. I thought it was just like one of those type of games where you actually have to create the environment 100%, and it just teaches you how to make this crap, which it does to a point, but it actually has stuff you can download. Not only that, but it also has tools you can use to make your own environment. The floor is lava. That's so awesome. Okay. And I've seen a couple Star Wars ones, and people got creative. Like, I don't know how to do that part where they get so creative on it. Like, That part I don't know. What is it? Unreal Tournament. Port of Unreal Tournament. I remember Unreal Tournament. That was like a 360. No, that was an original Xbox game before it became Unreal Company. Because Unreal was not a real editing company until that game, which it had a lot to compete at the time. What was it? Halo. Yeah, it competed with Halo quite a bit. Yeah. Then I think they had like Unreal Football or something like that, which is pretty awesome. It would be really cool. Like, and it's eventually gonna get to that point, to where they're gonna have virtual reality, kind of like the Oasis, the movie, or the Ready Player One. Sorry, wow, yeah, lost my train of thought there. Now they got some games that are kind of similar to where you can go into different worlds and stuff like that, but it's not like a smooth transition like you can in Ready Player One. We're not even close to that error, but you got some games that kind of mimic that, to where you can create your own character. It'll still look like it's crap in a manner of speaking, not to the graphics that we would really love to have like in the movies, but it does have that aspect. And yeah, I forget what the name of the game is. I think it's called Chat or VR Chat or something like that. Where you can create your own character, have it to where you can be whatever character in game wise. I don't know about real world wise. I never checked into that. I just played as Bindi, the ink monster, which was really awesome. Walking around scaring people. And I don't have VR, so you can play it on PC. You just have to use a keyboard and mouse. But it is better in VR because you can actually physically look like you're touching stuff. It's, it was really awesome. I saw how some of the guys that played VR, in the VR mode, they're just being so smooth with their movements compared to me using keyboard and mouse, and I'm just like a robot, not being able to move. And coming a long way, a very long way with the VR. Enterprise. Ooh, I got. And Star Fox. Oh. Man, they got a lot of good stuff on here. Holy crap. Dead Hotel. Okay. Caught my interest. Can I load any of this crap up? Like, I want to. Dead Hotel. Ooh, I can. What is this? Counter-Strike? Okay. And there's a clue. Okay. We'll start with the clue, because I wanted to see that one from the very beginning. And thank you whoever's watching, by the way. I don't have that whole many, viewers and stuff like that. I do apologize. Hey, how you doing, new person that's watching? What? Am I missing maps? I'm probably missing some texture stuff. Okay. So I can't really see what things look like. Oh yeah, it's a closet. Okay. I don't know why it looks like that. I think I am missing some texture maps or whatever. It's really sad that they don't download, when you click on install, they don't download just everything that's back to back for it. And this looks like crap right now. I would like to have needed maps. Okay, bathrooms. See, I can't go through there? Oh, see, I need to download whatever map that has the door for the pathway, because that's just an archway. But because I don't have it, I can't see it, and that sucks. Okay, well, that's pretty decent so far. I mean, ah, no, not there. Utilities, no, no, no. I guess I don't have any of it. Okay, well, that's just a damn shame. I need. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, crap. All right. And oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I really need to play this. When I hey. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I just turned off the lights. Okay. That's what that is. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I probably need to come back to this when I have the texture parts, contents, whatever it is, because all these errors and stuff like that. That's why you get that. All right. Let's try a new game, and then what was the other one I was looking at? It was Dead Hotel. Let's try Dead Hotel. It doesn't look like. I think maybe it gives you a clue that you're not. No, because the clue actually had the thumbnail. So I don't know. Maybe hopefully this is all it. If not, my apologies for the bad shit. Well, nothing looks pink so far. All right, we'll take a quick look around before I let y'all go. Oh. Hello? Hello? Was there a soldier next to a bicycle? Was he riding and just hit the wall? Hmm? Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, they died. Can I pick up weapons? This is like a... This is kind of like what I wanted to do. Holy crap. Oh, another person dies. Or dead. Or something. How you doing? Do you need CPR, young lady? Yeah, I'm just knocking stuff over. Okay, can I interact with this at all? Nope, okay. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Is there a monster in there? No. What is that sound? Okay. Alright, hello, anybody here? Nobody. Okay. They did a decent job with this, they really have. Don't do that. Hey, shit. Okay. Oh, I saw eyeballs, or what is that? I can't go down there. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So I can't go down here. Alright. Oh, that's what's making all the damn ruckus. Okay. Okay. Guess I turn. Oh, frick me. What? Who's throwing grenades? Come on. Oh, hey, he's sleeping. Look at that, he's sleeping. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, crap. That. Oh. Oh. Where am I going? Okay. I have no place to go. I don't know what to do. It's just so weird. Should I go back in there? Alright. Oh, it blocked me off. I don't have any weapons. Otherwise, I'd, you know, kill you. Okay. Wait a minute. Come on. Oh, there's another door. I didn't know that. I didn't see that door. Okay. Hi. What's your name? I'm Gaminator. Oh, oh. You're gonna run away from me. Huh, take that. No. Hit. See you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually a lot different than the textures I have. Alright. We're just breaking shit. Right. Door is locked. Need a key to unlock. Oh, do I? Alright, where is the key? I will find a key. I will find that key. You bet your bottom dollar I will find that key. What is that sound? Is there somebody that's here? I mean, I can't. Or is that me making those weird sounds? I don't get it. Okay. No key in there. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yeah. I swear if you're on the key, I'm gonna be so mad. There's no key there. There's no key here. Yeah, the sounds just get closer and closer over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, unless that's the key, which I doubt. Let's find out. Damn it! Look that way. Look that way. Oh, well, that was a weird looking key. How do you crouch? No. No, I don't want to ruin it for myself. I hit the wrong button. Okay, how do you crouch? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? No. Okay. Nothing there. Hey. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me got lots of ammo. Hello. Of course, shotgun. I know how to use it, man. Gee. Shit. Okay, another key. Okay. Okay. We're just going twist that way. What's wrong with that? Oh man. Oh no. What's this? Oh wait, hey, I didn't know I had. Okay, I picked up ammo again. No. Okay, what do I have? Oh, I have a handgun and SMG. Okay. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Am I gonna get ran over by a train? Oh, that's what that is. What is this then? What? What? Okay. I can't go down there. Weird. Guess I gotta go back up. Go back up. Nope. Go back down. Okay, I have a feeling this is gonna be a long little game. Hey, hi, how's it going? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replay this a little bit later. But I'm gonna record it and then upload it. I am intrigued. I thought there was gonna be like a little short little game, but it's not. This is actually a full-fledged horror game that someone made, which is pretty awesome. And it deserves to be recorded. So, that being said, alright guys, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I don't just play video games, so don't think I just do video games for the hell of it, but